Yeah, summertime in the barrio, ese. Mr. Criminal, putting it down for the east side. Lowriders rolling, music bumping, Familia everywhere. This one's for every homie that lived on these streets. Summer nights on the block, the homies rolling slow, hydraulics hitting hard, putting on a show. The sun is going down, but the streets stay alive. Eastside Chicanos, forever gonna survive. Summer nights on the block, the Ruca's looking fine, cold Coronas in the cooler, everything is prime. Cruising in the Impala, windows rolling down. Mr. Criminal, represent us, this Chicano. It's a Thursday night in July, and the heat don't quit. The barbecue is smoking, and the homies legit. Rolling down the boulevard, the sound system knocking. The Ruca's on the corner, got my heart a-rocking. Memories of childhood on these same old streets, the same old faces, the same old lowrider beats. But summer brings a feeling that I can't explain, like everything is beautiful, even through the pain. Little Maria waving from a front yard porch. She knows I keep it real, she knows I hold the torch. The oldies playing softly through the summer air. Brown skin glowing golden, flowers in her hair. Theo Richie got the grill going by the fence. The whole neighborhood smelling good and getting dense. Carne asada on the coast, tortillas on the press. On summer nights like this we feel truly blessed. The kids are playing in the fire hydrant spray. Mama's gossiping and laughing the time away. This is what the barrio means, this is what we own. Every summer memory makes this place our home. The homies rolling slow, hydraulics hitting hard, putting on a show. The sun is going down, but the streets stay alive. Eastside Chicanos, forever gonna survive. Summer nights on the block, the Ruca's looking fine, cold Coronas in the cooler, everything is prime. Cruising in the Impala, windows rolling down. Mr. Criminal, representing this Chicano. From the park to the corner where we used to kick it, playing handball until the street lights lit as summer crushes. First kisses in the alley dark, summer tournaments and games down at the park. See, I remember like it was yesterday. 16 summers deep and we always had to stay strong for the familia, strong for the block. Standing with the homies when they wanted to knock us down, push us out, take away our pride, but we held our heads high. Kept that love inside, the east side bred us, made us who we are. Every scar, we carry every street, every car. Strumming oldies on the porch with the veteranos, harmonizing together, Familia and hermanos. 3 generations deep on the same concrete. Summer after summer, this block can't be beat. The abuela still remembers Mexico City lights, but she calls this barrio home on summer nights. Her hands still make the mollies wrapped in corn husk warm. This neighborhood is shelter and her love is our storm. On the block, the homies rolling slow, hydraulics hitting hard, putting on a show. The sun is going down, but the streets stay alive. Eastside Chicanos, forever gonna survive. Summer nights on the block, the Ruca's looking fine, cold Coronas in the cooler, everything is prime. Cruising in the Impala, windows rolling down. Mr. Criminal, representing this Chicano. When the night gets cooler and the stars come out bright, the whole barrio knows what summer's all about tonight. It ain't just the heat, and it ain't just the sun alone. It's about familia, it's about feeling at home. So raise your glass, so raise your glass, raise it high up to the sky. For every summer memory before we say goodbye. This one goes out to the barrio, this one for the block. Chicanos in the summertime, we will never stop. We will never stop, loving what these streets gave us. We will never stop, being what the struggle made us. Now as the years roll by, I see my nephews rolling. Same streets we grew up on, the same seeds we're sowing. They looking up to us, the way we look to OGs. They gotta see us keep it real, gotta know the keys. Life ain't in the hustle alone, ain't in the grind. It's in the love we carry and the peace of mind. And God is full of roses on the side of the house, and prayers the mama whispered when she turned out the lights. I take it all and put it in every single rhyme, so when they play this track, they feel it every time. Summer on the block, Carnalismo, summer on the block. Time keeps moving forward, but the memories don't stop. The Impala gleaming clean underneath the setting sun. Summer's almost over, but the body's never done. Mr. Criminal, Eastside Karma, till the very end. Summer on the block, dedicated to my friends. Summer nights on the block, the homies rolling slow, hydraulics hitting hard, putting on a show. The sun is going down, but the streets stay alive. Eastside Chicanos, forever gonna survive. Summer nights on the block, the Ruca's looking fine, cold Coronas in the cooler, everything is prime. Cruising in the Impala, windows rolling down. Mr. Criminal, representing this Chicano town. rolling down the avenue. Chrome reflecting sunshine, everything brand new. Body painted candy apple, hydraulics on point. Hey. Every homie on the block stops at this joint. Lowrider Dream, built it with my own two hands. From the frame to the leather to the stereo plans. This ain't just a car, Carnal, this is who I am. Chicano built and Chicano proud, that's the program. 1964 Impala, original steel. Took her down to bare bones just to know what feel. Sanded every panel till my hands bled through. Shot that candy tangerine, multiple coats true. Stitch the interior in leather, white and black. Took 4 years of Sundays, but I got her back. Dropped her own hydraulics, 3 pumps in the trunk. Press the switch and watch her hop and feel that funk. The sound system rumbling with the oldies on. Brentwood the war all night till the dawn. Veteranos nodding when they see me pass. This right here is history from the very first blast. My grandfather came from Jalisco way back when. He never had to cargo the bus again and again. I built this Impala for his memory and his name. This lowrider carries every generation's flame. Lowrider Dream, rolling down the avenue. Chrome reflecting sunshine, everything brand new. Body painted candy apple, hydraulics on point. Every homie on the block stops at this joint. Lowrider Dream, built it with my own two hands. From the frame to the leather to the stereo plans. This ain't just a car, Carnal, this is who I am. Chicano built and Chicano proud, that's the program. We don't just cruise Carnal, we make statements. Rolling our galleries on wheels, these are our placements. In the history books they tried to write us out, but every Sunday cruise is what culture's about. The East Side Car Club, 20 members deep. We wake up every morning with these dreams in our sleep, planning next year's show. From January on, every detail perfect. By the time the date's gone, the judges walk around with their clipboards tight, but the real judges are the people staying up all night just to see us roll through their neighborhood slow, just to feel that bass line put on the show. It connects the generations like nothing else can. Well away from the porch, Nina grabs my hand. Low riding is our language, low riding is our voice. In the world that tried to silence us, this is our choice. Lowrider Dream, rolling down the avenue. Chrome reflecting sunshine, everything brand new. Body painted candy apple, hydraulics on point. Every homie on the block stops at this joint. Lowrider Dream, built it with my own two hands. From the frame to the leather to the stereo plans. This ain't just a car, Carnal, this is who I am. Chicano built and Chicano proud, that's the program. Every dent and scratch just got a story to tell. Every mile on this odometer is part of our spell. We cast over concrete and asphalt in time. Every lowrider is a poem and every polish is a rhyme. Don't tell me this is just a hobby or a show. This is how we honor everything the ancestors know. This is how we carry pride from barrio to barrio. This is how we keep the culture from going stereo. When I'm gone, I leave it to my youngest son. Teach him every detail before my days are done. Show him how to read an engine by the sound it makes. Show him how to navigate the chances in the space. So being brown in America and standing tall and proud. Speaking with your lowrider when words aren't allowed. This car will outlast me like it outlasted others. Passed down through the bloodline, passed through all our brothers. The dream lives on in chrome and paint and steel. The dream lives on in everything we feel. When we roll together down that Sunday Boulevard. When we show the world exactly who we are. Chicano pride is built in every rivet and seam. This Impala is the truth and low riding is the dream. Lowrider Dream, rolling down the avenue. Chrome reflecting sunshine, everything brand new. Body painted candy apple, hydraulics on point. Hey, every homie on the block stop at this joint. Lowrider Dream, built it with my own two hands. From the frame to the leather to the stereo plans. This ain't just a car, Carnal, this is who I am. Chicano built and Chicano proud, that's the program. Lowrider Dream, Mr. Criminal, Barrio Chronicles. Roll forever, Carnal, roll forever. Picture the east side on the warm afternoon. Smell of fresh tortillas, cumbia and tune. Mi gente, mi barrio, this where I was born. This where they buried the umbilical cord. Mi gente, mi barrio, forever in my heart. Every broken sidewalk is a piece of my art. Every face I grew up with is a chapter in my book. This place made me everything. Carnal, take a look. Mi gente, mi barrio. We struggle but we rise. Brown and beautiful people underneath these skies. The system tried to count us out before we had a chance. But watch us turn this concrete into our battle dance. Yeah, I know every crack curve from Cesar Chavez down, every liquor store and church in this part of town. I know which corner has the payphone that still works. I know which front yards have the dogs behind the mercs. A Volt paint and chain linking dreams deferred too long. I know this neighborhood like I know every old song. The veterano Manuel who sweeps the walk at dawn. The Senora Lopez who keeps a garden going strong. They never owned this land but they put their soul inside it. Every flower, every mural somehow dignified. To see the politicians drive through when they don't stop. They throw promises like confetti, then they drop back to their offices in their comfortable chairs, while we're still out here fighting for our rightful shares of education and employment and the future clear. Mi gente still building something beautiful right here. Mi gente, mi barrio, forever in my heart. Every broken sidewalk is a piece of my art. Every face I grew up with is a chapter in my book. This place made me everything. Cardinal, take a look. Mi gente, mi barrio. We struggle but we rise. Brown and beautiful people underneath these skies. The system tried to count us out before we had a chance. But watch us turn this concrete into our battle dance. Yeah, little homies on the corner, 12 years old, already being told their worth in terms of gold. The system says their deficits before they even start. I say their future architects with gold inside their heart. I used to be that kid who thought there was no way out. Used to think the barrio was all I'd be about, until a teacher named Ms. Reyes pulled me to the side. Said your words are powerful, son, let them be your guide. I never forgot that, and I put it in my pen. Every bar I spit is for that moment way back when. She believed in the kid from the bottom of the heap. She planted something in me that the streets couldn't keep from growing, from glowing, from knowing my worth, from adding something meaningful to the stretch of earth. Mi gente raised me up, and this music is my way of giving back to everyone who shake me every day. Mi gente, mi barrio, forever in my heart. Every broken sidewalk is a piece of my art. Every face I grew up with is a chapter in my book. This place made me everything. Carnal, take a look. Mi gente, mi barrio. We struggle but we rise. Brown and beautiful people underneath these skies. The system tried to count us out before we had a chance. But watch us turn this concrete into our battle dance. Hey. They redeveloped the corner where the playground used to be. Built condos for the people who don't look like me, but they can't redevelop what lives inside our chest. They can't push out the culture that we gave our best. We relocate, we regroup, we replant our flag. We carry every memory in our spiritual bag. Mi gente, mi barrio. No matter where we go, the east side stays inside us and everything we show. I drove back through the old block on a rainy Tuesday night. Some things had changed, but most things felt still right. The tortilla still standing, open till 11. The smell of masa still smells like bio heaven. The kids still playing soccer in the parking lot space. The murals on the wall still showing every face of Caesar and Dolores and the brown berets of all the freedom fighters who paved our present days. This place is not a ghetto, this place is a home. These people are not statistics, they are flesh and bone. They love and laugh and grieve and build and fight and pray, and every single one of them is mi gente every day. So when I put the mic down and I walk out that door, I carry every one of them in my heart's core. Mi gente, mi barrio. From now until the end, Mr. Criminal Eastside love. This is what I say. Mi gente, mi barrio, forever in my heart. Every broken sidewalk is a piece of my art. Every place I grew up with is a chapter in my book. This place made me everything. Carnal, take a look. Mi gente, mi barrio. We struggle but we rise. Brown and beautiful people underneath these skies. The system tried to count us out before we had a chance. But watch us turn this concrete into our battle dance. Mi gente, mi barrio, siempre mi corazón. Eastside forever. Barrio Chronicles, Mr. Criminal. This one's for the Ruca, who held me down through everything the Eastside put me through. You know who you are. Homegirl, homegirl. Oh, yeah. Homegirl forever. You were there from the start. When the world walked away, you stayed close to my heart. You never asked for much, never made it hard. Just kept it real with me from the boulevard. Homegirl forever. Through the thick and the thin, through the times I was losing, you believed I could win. Brown eyes steady, never once flinched. This right here is Eastside love, every inch. I met her at the park when we were 17. She had on Nikes and a smile I'd never seen. Homegirl was different from the girls I'd known before. She had ambition running deep right to the core. While I was out there tripping, chasing all the wrong things, she was focused, had her eyes on bigger ranks. Told me I was smarter than the path I was taking. Said she'd stand beside me through the choices I was making. She worked double shifts just to save up school funds, while I was on the corner watching out for the ones that came around looking for a reason to test us. She never once complained, never made it about stress. She made tamales for the homies every Christmas Eve. She's the kind of soul that makes you want to believe that love in the barrio is tough, but it is real. And everything she gave me, no amount of money steal. Homegirl forever. You were there from the start. When the world walked away, you stayed close to my heart. You never asked for much, never made it hard. Just kept it real with me from the boulevard. Homegirl forever. Through the thick and the thin, through the times I was losing, you believed I could win. Brown eyes steady, never once flinched. This right here is Eastside love, every inch. The night they took me in, she waited by the phone. 3 in the morning, she didn't leave me alone. Showed up at the courthouse in a Sunday dress. Told the judge I was better, spoke under pressure and stress. She carried our family when I couldn't stand. She's the strongest person, strongest woman in this land. Raised a daughter right while I was finding my way. Never let resentment turn her heart away. When I finally came back and I got myself together, she took my hand and said, we're gonna make it through the weather. I don't know what I did to deserve somebody like her, but I'm gonna spend my whole life making everything occur the way she deserves it. She deserves the world the way she deserves it. She's my homegirl, not just a love, she's a partner and a leader. She's the reason every morning I'm a believer. Homegirl forever. You were there from the start. When the world walked away, you stayed close to my heart. You never asked for much, never made it hard. Just kept it real with me from the boulevard. Homegirl forever. Through the thick and the thin, through the times I was losing, you believed I could win. Brown eyes steady, never once flinched. This right here is Eastside love, every inch. They say behind every man is a woman strong, but she was never behind. She was right where she belonged, right beside me eye to eye, step for step. She's the reason I kept going when there was nothing left. crown queens from the body, oh, they carry so much weight. They raise us, they save us, and they make us great. So if you got a homegirl who has held you down, get on your knees and thank God you found her in this town. Now we got a daughter and a house on the hill. Not the richest hill in town, but it's ours and it's still home. Because she made it home with everything she put in. Every painted wall, every meal, every good morning. I watch her teach her daughter how a woman stands proud. I watch her speak her truth clear and strong and loud. She never let the bottle tell her what she couldn't be. She became everything she dreamed and she did it free. No shortcuts, no compromises, no bowing down. Just a Chicano queen who wore her own crown. This song is long overdue and it's barely enough to say what she means to me, and now she got me through the rough. Homegirl Forever doesn't cover it at all. She's my foundation, she's the reason I stand tall. Mr. Criminal better case, this to every Eastside queen who loved a broken homie and made him what he's been. Forever, you were there from the start. When the world walked away, you stayed close to my heart. You never asked for much, never made it hard. Just kept it real with me from the boulevard. Homegirl forever. Through the thick and the thin, through the times I was losing, you believed I could win. Brown eyes steady, never once flinched. This right here is Eastside love, every inch. Te quiero, always. Barrio Chronicles, Mr. Criminal. Eastside loves. Pour one out for the memories, Carnal. The old days, the good days. Back when the block felt like the whole world. Remember the days. Remember the days when we had nothing but each other. Remember the days when every homie was a brother. Before the streets got heavy and the losses came too fast. Remember the days, carnal, nothing built to last. Remember the days on that same old corner. Remember the days before we became mourners. Before we lost the ones we loved, the time and circumstance. Remember the days when all we did was dance. 89 on the block, 12 years old, running free. Nothing but a hand-me-down bike and a dream in me. Abuela calling from the porch before the street lights came. Every summer afternoon felt exactly the same. Freeze tag in the alley, kickball on the street. The ice cream truck at 4 o'clock couldn't be beat. Spending quarters on Respados, cherry red and cold. This was back before the barrio stories all got old. Back before we understood what it meant to grieve. Back before we learned which homies we'd have to leave behind in cemetery rows before they turned 25. Back when all we knew was how it felt to be alive. The radio played oldies and we didn't know the words, but we sang along so loud it must have scared the birds. Dia Rosa dancing in the kitchen with the mop. Those memories so perfect that I wish time never stopped. When we had nothing but each other. When we had nothing. Remember the days when every homie was a brother. When every homie. Before the streets got heavy and the losses came too fast. Remember the days, carnal, nothing built to last. Remember the days on that same old corner. Remember the days before we became mourners. Before we lost the ones we loved, the time and circumstance. Remember the days when all we did was dance. High school came around and things started shifting fast. Some of us went right and some went wrong too fast. The ones who went to college, some never came back home. The ones who stayed on the block from ways to be alone. In crowds full of people, but a different kind of loss. We counted up the blessings, but forgot to count the cost of years spent on corners that we're never gonna give. What we needed to survive and what we needed to live. Proud lives full of purpose and the future bright and clear. Instead we traded futures for belonging and the fear of leaving what we knew for something that we didn't. The streets kept us comfortable in ways that weren't efficient for growing into the men we were supposed to be. But looking back, I understand it more clearly now. I see that every choice we made came from a place of love or pain, and most of us were trying not to disappear like rain. Days when we had nothing but each other. When we had nothing. Remember the days when every homie was a brother. When every homie. Before the streets got heavy and the losses came too fast. Remember the days, carnal, nothing built to last. Remember the days on that same old corner. Remember the days before we became mourners, before we lost the ones we loved to time and circumstance. Remember the days when all we did was dance. Rest in peace to every homie who didn't make it here. Rest in peace to every name carved into the atmosphere of this barrio's memory. We carry you around. Your absence is a presence and your echo is the sound. We make what we remember when we speak your name, when we tell the little ones that you were never to blame for a world that never gave you what you needed to stay. Rest in peace, Carnalismo, till we meet again someday. Now I'm older and I watch my own kids run outside. The same streets, different worlds, same Eastside pride. They'll make their own memories on this concrete stage. They'll write their own chapters in the barrio's age. And I'll be on the porch the way the OGs were for me, watching them discover what it means to be free in the limited, beautiful, complicated way we are. Living in the barrio beneath a different star. A star that shines on brown folks who refuse to quit. A star that lights the faces of every kid that sits on concrete bleachers, dreaming bigger than the block. Mr. Criminal still here, time refuses to stop. The memories stay golden even when things get gray. I keep the old days close to me each and every day. Remember the days, Carnal. Remember where we're from. We carry all those chapters in the people we become. Remember the days when we had nothing but each other. Remember the days. Remember the days when every homie was a brother. When every homie for the streets got heavy and the losses came too fast. Remember days. Remember the days, Carnal, nothing built to last. Remember the days on that same old corner. Remember the days before we became mourners, before we lost the ones we loved to time and circumstance. Remember the days when all we did was dance. Remember the days, Carnal. Remember the days, Barrio Chronicles, Mr. Criminal. For all the ones we lost, siempre. From the Aztec warriors to the present day, we have always been here, and we're here to stay. Brown and proud, that's it. That's the way. Brown and proud, stand up for who you are. Brown and proud, we didn't come this far to bow our heads and act like we don't belong. Brown and proud, our heritage is strong. Brown and proud, from the mountains to the sea, brown and proud, Chicano and free. They tried to make us ashamed of where we come from, but every drop of brown blood is a victory won. Before the borders crossed us, we were already here. Our land is not a myth, it's the land that we revere. My grandmother's grandmother was born on this soil. Before the treaty stripped it and the colonizers toil, we didn't immigrate to America, but America moved. The line shifted around us and we were not removed. We have always been here through the seasons and the years, through the discrimination and the unjust fears. They told us speak English or forget your mother tongue. They told us straighten up and act right while they strung us up in inequitable systems built to fail, while flying flags of freedom over our veil. I'm not angry at America, I'm a part of this land, but I'm also Aztec, Mayan, Chicano, and I stand with the pride of every ancestor who sacrificed their bones so I could walk these streets and call these streets my home. Stand up for who you are, brown and proud. Brown and proud, we didn't come this far to bow our heads and act like we don't belong. Brown and proud, brown and proud, our heritage is strong. Brown and proud, from the mountains to the sea, brown and proud, Chicano and free. They tried to make us ashamed of where we come from, but every drop of brown blood is a victory won. La Virgen de Guadalupe on the kitchen wall, Abuela's prayers in Spanish down the hallway hall, the smell of copal on the altar by the door. These are the traditions that we always will restore. After every generation tries to strip them clean, after every assimilation in between, we come back to who we are like water finds its way. We come back to the cultura at the end of the day. The brown parades march for dignity and rights. Caesar and Dolores led the farm workers' fights. Ruben Salazar died delivering the news. The Chicano movement isn't history to lose. It's living in the murals on the gymnasium wall. It's living in the students standing proud and tall in classrooms where they finally get to see themselves in textbooks pulled from dusty, segregated shelves. Brown and proud, stand up for who you are. Brown and proud, brown and proud. didn't come this far to bow our heads and act like we don't belong. Brown and proud, brown and proud. Our heritage is strong. Brown and proud. From the mountains to the sea, brown and proud, Chicano and free. They tried to make us ashamed of where we come from, but every drop of brown blood is a victory won. I wear my brown skin like the armor that it is. Every shade from light as beige to deep as bronze is his, it's hers, it's mine, it's ours. It's beautiful and true. Don't let nobody tell you what your brown skin can't do. We built this country's railroads and we picked the harvest fields. We served in every war and bled beneath the shield. It's time the history books reflect the full account of everything this culture has invested. Every amount. My son came home from school one day with questions in his eyes. Said, Daddy, why do kids make fun of where my family lies? I sat him down and told him, son, you come from royalty. The pyramids of Tenochtitlan were built by people free like you, like me, like all of us who carry ancient blood. We are not the dirt they tried to push us in the mud. We are the seed that grows from that same ground they kick. We are the root that never dies, no matter how it's strict. So when they try to make you small, you rise up twice as tall. When they try to shut your voice out, you speak loud through the wall. Brown and proud is not a slogan and it's not just a song. Brown and proud is the answer when they ask where you belong. You belong to every sunrise over every barrio street. You belong to every heartbeat and every drum beat. You belong to Aslan Cardinal and Aslan belongs to you. Mr. Criminal, brown and proud, forever through and through. Brown and proud, stand up for who you are. Brown and proud, brown and proud. We didn't come this far to bow our heads and act like we don't belong. Brown and proud, brown and proud. Our heritage is strong. Brown and proud. From the mountains to the sea, brown and proud, Chicano and free. They tried to make us ashamed of where we come from, but every drop of brown blood is a victory won. Brown and proud, Chicano power, siempre. Barrio Chronicles, Mr. Criminal, Aslan forever. We used to sit on this corner for hours, talking about life, the universe, everything. Street corner philosophy, that's what we called it. We didn't have degrees, but we had wisdom. Street corner philosophy. We solved the world out there, between the oldies on the radio and the cool night air. We talked about God and death and money and love. We talked about the stars we never rise above. Street corner philosophy. No textbooks required, just a circle of Carnalismo in the neighborhood that's tired of being overlooked and underestimated too. Street corner philosophy. We always knew the truth. 4 in the afternoon and the heat still rising hot. 6 of us sitting on the curb outside the lot. Someone brought a bag of chips and somebody brought a drink, and we sat there for 3 hours and we started to think about why the school down the street had crumbling books, why the school across the tracks had everything it took to send their kids to college and to feel their futures bright, while we were sitting here wondering how to fight for resources that were ours by right. A taxes paid by your parents working double shifts in every shade of exhaustion that you cannot buy yourself. 6 brown kids on the curb trying to break the spell of low expectation cast on us from birth. Trying to calculate our actual worth beyond the stereotypes in the news they run on every channel every day beneath this body of sun. Philosophy. We solved the world out there, between the oldies on the radio and the cool night air. We talked about God and death and money and love. We talked about the stars we never rise above. Street corner philosophy. No textbooks required, just a circle of Carnalismo and the neighborhood that's tired of being overlooked and underestimated too. Street corner philosophy. Yeah. We always knew the truth. Ricky had a theory that the system was designed to keep certain people comfortable and certain people blind to options that were always there but never advertised to brown kids in the barrio, systematically disguised. Carlos said the answer was to work inside the lines, get the education, learn to read between the signs of power, and figure out which levers we could pull to change the world from inside while looking like the rule. Diego should build our own thing. Stop asking for permission from the people pulling strings. Start businesses, build institutions, tell our story right. Stop waiting for the mainstream to illuminate our light. And me, I sat and listened to my brothers talk it out. 3 different roads to freedom and 3 different routes. I took a piece of all of them and built my path from there. Street corner university, the best education anyway. We solved the world out there, yeah. Between the oldies on the radio and the cool night air. We talked about God and death and money and love, money and love. We talked about the stars, we never rise above, yeah. Street corner philosophy, no textbooks required, just a circle of Carnalismo in the neighborhood that's tired of being overlooked and underestimated too. Street corner philosophy, yeah. We always knew the truth. Some folks say the corner is a dangerous place to be, and I won't front. I've seen the corner take somebody free from ever reaching what they could have been and done. But I've also seen the corner raise a daughter or a son into somebody wiser than the classroom ever made, because they learn from real life the way experience is paid, in full and hard lessons in joy and grief. The corner was our classroom and it gave us all belief. Now those 6 kids have gone in 6 different ways. Ricky's got a non-profit that keeps him busy days. Carlos got his law degree and fights in court. Diego built a business from the bottom and bought his mama out of the department to a house with a yard. The other 2 were on the journeys, still pushing hard. And me, I got this microphone and everything it means to speak for every brown kid still caught between the corner and the future that they're trying to reach. Mr. Criminal still got those lessons that I teach from every conversation on that crumbling concrete curb. Every dream we spoke out loud and every single word lives on in who we became and what we're doing now. Street corner philosophy, we figured out the how of being more than what they told us we could be. We solved the world on that corner, called it and we were free. Philosophy, we solved the world out there. Between the oldies on the radio and the cool night air. We talked about God and death and money and love, money and love. We talked about the stars, we never rise above. Street corner philosophy, no textbooks required, just a circle of Carnalismo and the neighborhood that's tired of being overlooked and underestimated too. Street corner philosophy, we always knew the truth. Street corner philosophy, that's where the real school was. Barrio Chronicles, Mr. Criminal, East Side educated. This one's for every homie we lost before their time. Every candle lit on the sidewalk, every painted shrine. We pour one out, Carnal, we never forget. Rest in peace to all of them, we carry them yet. Rest in peace, homie, I still feel you here. Your name on my lips, every day of every year. They couldn't take your spirit, even when they took your breath. We keep you alive, Carnal, there's no victory in death. Rest in peace, homie, the block still bears your name. Nothing in this barrio's ever been the same. We light the candles every year on your birthday night. Rest in peace, we carry you, we keep on the fight. We grew up together from the age of 6 or 7, running through the alleys in our private little heaven, kickball and street hockey until our knees were scraped. Summer after summer in this barrio landscape, you had the biggest laugh of anyone I knew, the kind that filled the room and made everybody move. Taught whatever you were saying, taught wherever you were at. People were drawn to you, Carnal, and that was that. You had your flaws like all of us, and I won't pretend that everything you did was right up until the end. But who am I to judge the choices that you made when I came from the same place and walked the same arcade of options laid before us by a world that barely cared if we made it to 25 or if anybody shared our grief when we were gone. And here I stand today, sharing mine for you, Carnal, wishing you would stay. Rest in peace, homie, I still feel you here. Your name on my lips, every day of every year. They couldn't take your spirit, even when they took your breath. We keep you alive, Carnal, there's no victory in death. Rest in peace, bears your name. Nothing in this barrio's ever been the same. We light the candles every year on your birthday night. Rest in peace. We carry you, we keep on the fight. Your mama still comes out on the anniversary, sets up the ofrenda like a Dia de los Muertos. Decree a photo in the center with the things you used to love. Your favorite jersey in the rosary from above. The neighborhood comes through to pay the due respect. Even people who didn't know you show up to connect. Because grief in the body was a community affair. When one of us is missing, every single person shares the weight of one more empty chair at the dinner table. One more story left unfinished, one more life unable to become what it was meant to be in full. One more mother crying, one more heart that pulls at everyone around her because she raised you right. She prayed over you every single sleepless night, and the world took you anyway and caught a circumstance. Mama, I'm sorry, he deserved a better chance. Rest in peace, homie, I still feel you here. Your name on my lips every day of every year. They couldn't take your spirit even when they took your breath. We keep you alive. Carnal, there's no victory in death. Oh, rest in peace, homie. The block still bears your name. Nothing in this barrio's ever been the same. We light the candles every year on your birthday night. Rest in peace. We carry you, we keep on the fight. I talk to you sometimes when it's quiet late at night. Ask you if you see us, ask you if we're doing right. By your memory, by your people, by your name. I hope you know we haven't let the world forget your flame. Keep watching over us from wherever you are now. We'll make the most of every day, this is our vow. To all the ones we've lost, to all the ones still here, we live for you, Carnalismo, year after year. I wrote this song 100 times before the night. Each time I couldn't finish, couldn't get it right. Because no words are adequate for what we lost in you. No verse or bar or melody can never make it through the grief that sits in all of us who watched you go too soon. Who stood at your graveside underneath the cold hard moon and tried to make sense of a world that takes the young. Before the story's over, before the songs are sung. But life goes on, carnal, and you will want us so. You want us laughing, living, putting on a show. For the little ones who need to see us standing tall. For the community that needs us not to fall. So I get up every morning with your name inside my chest. I do it for your memory, I do it for the rest of everyone who loved you and who carries you today. Rest in peace, set them on until we meet again someday. Rest in peace, homie, I still feel you here. Your name on my lips every day of every year. They couldn't take your spirit even when they took your breath. We keep you alive. Carnal, there's no victory in death. Oh, rest in peace, homie. The block still bears your name. Nothing in this barrio's ever been the same. We light the candles every year on your birthday night. Rest in peace. We carry you, we keep on the fight. Rest in peace to all the homies gone too soon. Barrio Chronicles, Mr. Criminal, siempre en nuestros corazones, forever. Lord, hear the prayer of a hustler, trying to change, trying to find a straight road out of this terrain. Chicano in America, brown skin and all, trying to stand up every time that I fall. Hustler's prayer, every morning on my knees. God, I need your guidance through this jungle of disease. Poverty and violence trying to claim my soul. Lord, I need your mercy just to make me whole. Hustler's prayer. I was never taught to quit, but I need a better road. I need a better script than the one the streets handed me when I was young. Lord, hear the prayer of the body, oh son. I wake up every morning with the weight of the block, the needs of my familia and their hands on the clock, ticking down the deadlines that I can't afford to miss. Written food and clothes and all the bills in the list. The legal ways don't always stretch to cover the cost of living with dignity when everything's been lost. The history and policy and instructions built to keep brown families from rising while the others sleep. In comfort on the profits of the work we do, the fields and factories and service industry too. I'm not making excuses for the choices that I made. I own every decision and the price that I paid, but I'm asking God to help me see a different way to provide for those I love from month to month and day to day. Because I'm tired of the corners and I'm tired of the risks. I'm tired of my children growing up like this. Hustler's prayer, every morning on my knees, on my knees. God, I need your guidance through this jungle of disease, poverty and violence, trying to claim my soul. Oh Lord, I need your mercy just to make me whole. Oh, hustler's prayer. I was never taught to quit, but I need a better road. I need a better script than the one the streets handed me when I was young. Lord, I've seen what this life does to the people that I love. I've seen the ones who couldn't climb up from below or above. The weight of circumstance that presses on the chest until the only way to breathe is to forget the rest of what you dreamed when you were young and full of hope. Before the streets handed you your very first rope and said, hang on to this while we pull the other end. Before you know it, you become what you condemned. I've been that person and I'm fighting to be more, fighting for my children and for everything in store. For them, if I can just get on the other side of poverty and pressure in this perilous ride. Lord, I know you see me even when I fall. I know you hear me even when I don't call. I know you've been beside me through the worst of it. Give me strength to change, Lord. Give me one more hustlers prayer. Every morning on my knees, on my knees. God, I need your guidance through this jungle of disease. Oh, poverty and violence, trying to claim my soul. Lord, I need your mercy just to make me whole. Hustler's prayer. I was never taught to quit, but I need a better road. I need a better script than the one the streets handed me when I was young. If things could change, I'd change them starting right now. If things could change, I know they would somehow. We'd have equal schools and living wages fair. We'd have opportunities and room to breathe some air. But until that day of justice finally comes, we pray and fight and raise our daughters and our sons to be the change we needed when we were standing small, to be the ones who answer when they hear the call. My daughter asked me, Daddy, do you think God's real? I said, baby, I don't know sometimes, but this is what I feel. When I look at you, I know that something good exists, that built you from the earth and from my prayers and my fists that were raised up to the sky in desperation's night, when I had nothing left except the will to fight. For you, for her, for all of us who carry this name, who carry brown blood through the joy and through the shame of a history that's complicated, beautiful and scarred. God, I'm asking you to help me carry what is hard. And when I finally make it to the other side, let my children say the Father has some dignity and pride, that he fought for something better even when it costs, that he never stopped believing even when he thought he lost. Hustler's prayer goes up from everybody's street. Lord, help us all rise up and help us all complete the life you put us here to live fully and right. Mr. Criminal, body or Chronicles, Lord, hear us tonight. Hustler's prayer, every morning on my knees, on my knees. God, I need your guidance through this jungle of disease. Oh, poverty and violence, trying to claim my soul. Lord, I need your mercy just to make me whole. I was never taught to quit, but I need a better road. I need a better script than the one the streets handed me when I was young. Lord, hear the prayer of the barrio son. Hustler's prayer. Lord, hear us. Barrio Chronicles. Mr. Criminal. Westside. Fighting for something better. Always. 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 Carnalismo, that's the code we live by. Blood thicker than water, homie, till we die. Barrio Chronicles. Yeah. Carnalismo is the word that holds us all together through the storm of every season and the harshest kind of weather. When the world outside was cold and turned its back on the barrio, we turned to one another cause we had nowhere else to go. I seen it in the eyes of every veterano standing tall, the unspoken understanding that we catch each other's fall, that the bond between us ain't just neighborhood or street, it's the blood covered in the survival in the summer heat. Carnalismo goes beyond the color and the set, it's the love between the people who refuse to forget where they came from, forget who held them up, forget the hands that caught him every time that life got tough. I think about the old school and the way they used to build, the way they passed the knowledge in the code of the field. Hearts of brown warriors who protected every block. Carnalismo is the legacy and Carnalismo rock. Carnalismo, brothers till the end. Carnalismo, enemies turn friends. Carnalismo, deeper than the blood. Carnalismo rises from the mud. OG solidarity, that's the code. We carry one another on the road. Carnalismo, that's the way we ride. Carnalismo, Chicano pride. I remember when the Carno pulled me back from the ledge, when I was standing at the border between the life and the edge of darkness that was calling me to take the easy road. He put his hand upon my shoulder and he eased my heavy load. Said that minor, we don't leave our own behind on the ground. We pick each other up and dust each other off in this town. That's Carnalismo, not just saying but the doing, not just the talking but the showing up and pursuing the health and the well-being of the people in your circle when they're hurting and they're broken through the complicated purple of the bruising and the wounds they carry from the world outside. When they need somebody in that corner to decide to show up unconditionally and hold the sacred space of brotherhood and sisterhood and love inside this race. Carnalismo is the medicine the body prescribes when the world has tried to poison all the roots inside the tribe. Carnalismo, brothers till the end. Carnalismo, enemies turn friends. Carnalismo, deeper than the blood. Carnalismo rises from the mud. OG solidarity, that's the code. We carry one another on the road. Carnalismo, that's the way we ride. Carnalismo, Chicano pride. To every Cardinal who held me down, to every hermana who stood her ground, to every OG who showed the way, to every young one coming up today. Carnalismo is the gift they left, the code that outlives every breath, the bond that holds when all else breaks. Carnalismo is what. Now I look around this table at the faces I have known since the days when we were children and the seeds were being sown of the loyalty and brotherhood that carried us through years of the violence and the poverty and all the unshed tears. We built something remarkable from nothing but our will, something that no force or system has been able yet to kill, because Carnalismo is a root system underground that keeps the tree of our community alive and sound. When they chop the branches down, we growing back again. When they try to divide us, we remember we are friends, brothers in the struggle, sisters in the fight. Carnales in the darkness, died in one another to the light. I dedicate this chapter of the Barrio Chronicles to every carnal, every amana, every miracle of human connection born from pain and shaped by love. Carnalismo, the sacred gift that comes from up above. Carnalismo, brothers till the end. Carnalismo, enemies turn friends. Carnalismo, deeper than the blood. Carnalismo rises from the mud. OG solidarity, that's the code. We carry one another on the road. Carnalismo, that's the way we ride. Carnalismo, Chicano pride. Carnalismo, for every carnal, whoever held us down. Barrio Chronicles, yeah. We don't leave our home behind. Carnalismo, forever. Sunday evening, cruising through the barrio, sun going down, top down, feeling right. This is what we do. The sun is painting gold across the boulevard tonight, and the lowrider sitting pretty in the fading light. Got the oldies bumping softly from the speaker in the dash, and the whole world seems to slow down to a smooth and easy crash of colors in the western sky, above the palm tree lines, above the murals and the markers in the barrio signs. I've been waiting for this moment all the work week long. The Saturday is faded into Sunday's evening song, and the Carno pulls up next to me and nods his arrow slow, like we're speaking without talking in the language that we know. Of the lowrider and the cruising in the Sunday evening ride, of the beauty of our culture and our Chicano pride. Every car a rolling canvas, every chrome a piece of art, every hand upon the wheel is speaking from the heart of a people who found beauty in the margins of the road. Cruisin Sunset, that's the feeling, that's the heavy lifted low. Cruisin Sunset, rolling slow through the barrio, putting on a show. Cruisin Sunset, taking it easy, California evening feeling breezy. Lowrider love on a Sunday night, everything is smooth and everything's right. Cruisin Sunset, windows down, best feeling in the whole damn town. I remember when my father had his 64, a hydraulic copping beauty that the whole block would adore. He spent the Saturdays out in the driveway making it right, and by Sunday she was gleaming in the golden orange light. He taught me that the Lowrider was more than just a car. It was identity and culture and the guiding star for people who had carved their dignity from hard times and pain, who had made their art from oil stains and rust and acid rain. Every custom paint job tells the story of the soul. Every airbrushed Virgin Mary makes the broken spirit whole. Every set of spokes and white walls is a statement to the world that the Chicano made it beautiful. No matter how it curled into despair or difficulty, in the harshness of the years we kept the culture and the craftsmanship through all the blood and tears. Cruisin Sunset is the testament to everything we are, a rolling declaration of our pride beneath the star. Cruisin Sunset, rolling slow through the barrio, putting on a show. Cruisin Sunset, taking it easy, California evening feeling breezy. Lowrider love on a Sunday night, everything is smooth and everything's right. Cruisin Sunset, windows down, best feeling in the whole damn town. The homegirl in the passenger seat, her hair dancing in the wind. The oldies on the radio, playing that old school hymn. The children on the sidewalk wave as we roll slowly by. Cruisin Sunset through the barrio, under the California sky. Now the city's getting darker and the streetlights start to glow, when the Lowrider looks different in the amber twilight show. Like a jewel on the asphalt, like a statement in the night, like a piece of living history rolling beautiful and right. I don't want this evening ever to completely end. Just keep cruising through the sunset with the Familia and friend. Keep the music softly playing and the windows fully down. Keep the Lowrider rolling through the best parts of this town. And when they ask me what my culture is and who my people are, I point them to the sunset and the Lowrider and the star that hangs above the body. Go on evenings warm and slow, when the whole community comes out to put on quite a show of what the Chicano built here from the sweat of every rival. What the Lowrider represents and what we carry now into the future, into legacy, into every year. Cruisin Sunset through the barrio, forever we'll be here. Cruisin Sunset, rolling slow through the barrio, putting on a show. Cruisin Sunset, taking it easy, California evening feeling breezy. Lowrider love on a Sunday night, everything is smooth and everything's right. Cruisin Sunset, windows down, best feeling in the whole damn town. Lowrider, rolling, Cruisin Sunset through the barrio. This is our culture, this is our love. Barrio Chronicles, Cruisin Forever. La Familia, that's everything. From the abuela to the youngest, we ride for each other. La Familia. Yeah, yeah. La Familia is the fortress in the storm of every day. The four walls and the roof that keep the cold and wind at bay. When the world outside was hostile and the system showed no face, La Familia wrapped around me and became my saving grace. I remember Sunday dinners at the abuela's house, the smell of tortillas and chile filling every room throughout. The uncles and the cousins and the primos all around. The sound of dominoes on tables and the beautiful sound of Spanish mixed with English in the melody we speak. The language of our heritage and culture every week, kept alive by the elders at the table, passing down the stories and the wisdom of the barrio and the crown, of what it means to be familiar, what it means to belong to something older than the neighborhood and stronger than the song. La Familia is the root beneath the concrete of the street. La Familia is the reason that the Chicano's heart beat. La Familia, ride or die. La Familia, till we touch the sky. La Familia, blood and bone. La Familia, we never alone. From the abuela to the youngest child, from the veterano walking proud. La Familia, the crown we wear. La Familia, love beyond compare. I've been blessed with all the aunties who could cook the soul away, who would hold you in the kitchen when you'd had the hardest day, who would feed you without asking and who listened without judging, who would love you in the fullness of a love that kept on budging past the limits of what reasonable affection seemed to be, into something supernatural that only Familia can see. The uncles who showed up when the fathers weren't around, who taught the boys to be the men and kept them safe and sound, who showed up at the games and in the school hallways, who drove them to the practices on all the crowded days. I think about the cousins who became my closest friends, the ones who knew my secrets and would love me to the ends of the earth and past the planet into whatever comes next. La Familia is the network in the ultimate context of a life lived with intention and a heart open wide. La Familia is my foundation and my deepest pride. La Familia, ride or die. La Familia, till we touch the sky. La Familia, blood and bone. La Familia, we never alone. From the abuela to the youngest child, from the veterano walking proud. La Familia is the crown we wear. La Familia, love beyond compare. When the day is done and the lights are burning low, when the world is done its worst and there's nowhere left to go, La Familia opens up the door. La Familia sets a place. La Familia holds you in the arms of an unconditional embrace. Now I watch my own family growing up and growing strong, and I understand the legacy and why it all belongs to the simple act of gathering and feeding one another, to the sacred daily choosing to be sister and be brother, to be present and attentive and to put the phone away, to look into each other's eyes and really mean what we say when we say together, when we say you matter here, when we say that you belong to us through every single year. La Familia is the Barrio Chronicles in full. It's the story underneath the story, the invisible pull that connects us to the earth and to the ancestors above, that connects us to each other through the undeniable love. A people bound by blood and choice and history and pain, a people who kept choosing one another through the rain. La Familia is the reason that the barrio survives. La Familia is the blessing at the center of our lives. La Familia, ride or die. La Familia, till we touch the sky. La Familia, blood and bone. La Familia, we never alone. From the abuela to the youngest child, from the veterano walking proud. La Familia is the crown we wear. La Familia, love beyond compare. La Familia, La Familia, from the abuela making tortillas to the youngest baby sleeping. La Familia forever. Barrio, Chronicles, todo por la familia. Four in the morning, and the city's quiet. Only the real ones awake right now, thinking about everything. Yeah. 4 in the morning and the barrio's asleep. Got the thoughts that only surface in the silence, running deep. When the day is finally finished and the noise has finally died, when there's nothing left to hide behind and nowhere else to slide. This is when the real conversations happen in my head. This is when the honest reckoning sits down at my bed and asks me who I am beneath the image and the name. Ask me what I'm building or if everything's the same as it's always been, as it was when I was young, before the accolades and opportunities that come, before the world decided that my story had a value, before the system that had blocked me suddenly would call you to the table where the deals are made and legacies get formed. I remember being outside in the cold before the warmer recognition ever touched the edges of my life. 4 in the morning, just the darkness in the night. 4 in the morning, can't sleep, got the whole world running through me, running deep. 4 in the morning, just me, with the thoughts and the truth that I can't flee. When the daylight covers everything, the silence of the night won't let me fake a thing. 4 in the morning, wide awake, reckoning with every choice and every mistake. I've been thinking about the ones I may have let down on the way, the people who invested in the earlier darker days, who believed in me before the evidence was there to see, who lent their faith and hope and resources to the version of me that was still improving and was still becoming whole, who gambled on the underdeveloped parts of my soul. I owe a debt the money doesn't cover and can't clear, a debt of gratitude and loyalty across the years. 4 in the morning, I'm accounting for the ledger full of every gift received in every moment where the pull of circumstance and fortune bent my journey toward the light instead of toward the darkness that was always in my sight. I think about the moments where it could have gone the other way, where the wrong choice of the wrong crowd could have stolen every day that followed and resulted in the person that I've grown into, sitting here at 4 in the morning all alone. 4 in the morning, can't sleep, got the whole world running through me, running deep. 4 in the morning, just me, with the thoughts and the truth that I can't flee. When the daylight covers everything, the silence of the night won't let me fake a thing. 4 in the morning, wide awake, reckoning with every choice and every mistake. The barrio was sleeping, but his stories never rest. The streets are quiet, but the memories pressed against the inside of my eyelids when I try to close the book of everything I've lived before the morning shows. 4 in the morning is the hour between the person that I was and who I mean to be tomorrow and the day after that. 4 in the morning and I'm not looking back. Now the sky's getting lighter at the edges of the east, and the night that seems so permanent begins to slowly cease. And I realized that the darkness was the classroom all along, was the place where all the lessons made me competent and strong. Every 4 in the morning that I spend awake and wrestling with the questions and the doubts, and all the second guessing made me sharper and more honest and more willing to be real about the complicated nature of the things I feel as a Chicano in America, with all that contains, all the beauty and the struggle and the dignity and chains, all the love for the barrio and the anger at the walls, all the gratitude for every time that someone caught my falls. 4 in the morning is the witness to the whole of it, the unedited and unfiltered and unpolished bit of a life lived in the margins of the beautiful complex. Barrio Chronicles at 4 in the morning for respect. 4 in the morning, can't sleep, got the whole world running through me, running deep. 4 in the morning, just me, with the thoughts and the truth that I can't flee. When the daylight covers everything, the silence of the night won't let me fake a thing. 4 in the morning, wide awake, reckoning with every choice and every mistake. 4 in the morning, the barrio's sleeping, but I'm still up, still thinking, still feeling. Barrio Chronicles, till the sun comes up. This one's for my Ruca, the one who held me down. When the world turned its back, she was still around. Let me paint a picture of the woman that I know, the one who's been my anchor every time the currents flow against the life we built together in the barrio we love, the one who prays for me below and lights a candle up above. She was raised in the same struggle, came up from the same soil, watched her mama work 2 jobs and watched her father toil through the fields and through the factories for a fraction of the wage of the men beside him doing the same work at his age. But she didn't let the system take her spirit or her fire. She didn't let the circumstance extinguish her desire to build something better and to love somebody right, to be present and to show up through the hardest kind of night. My Ruca is a warrior dressed in everyday clothes. She's the bravest person I have ever seen and no one knows the sacrifices hidden in the margins of a smile, the decades that she gave to make our living worthwhile. Ruca, I see you, everything you do I see you. Ruca, te amo, more than all the words I know. You're the real foundation of everything we've made. Ruca, mi corazón, I'll love you till my last day. I remember when the money wasn't there and times were rough, when the bills were doing nothing and the cupboard wasn't up. She found a way to feed us from the little that we had. She turned nothing into something and she making not feel sad. She put on the music in the kitchen late at night, and she danced for herself alone in the amber candlelight. And I watch her from the doorway being more than enough, being more than what the body was supposed to produce. From the daughters of the struggle who were told to want for less, who were told that their ambition was a problem to suppress. But my Ruca had the fire that they could never dim. She had the vision and the value that would never go on slim. I dedicated every record to the woman by my side. Everybody, your chronicle was written with a pride as the North Star that directed every verse I ever wrote. Every song of mine is really just a love letter. And no, Ruca, I see you, everything you do I see you. Ruca, te amo, more than all the words I know. You're the real foundation of everything we made. Ruca, mi corazón, I'll love you till my last day. Ruca, for every Ruca who ever loved a man, who was still becoming who he was. For every woman who believed before the world believed. For every queen who stayed through all of it. This song is for you, yeah, you earned every bit. Now the years have put some silver in the hair we share, and the children that we raised have got their own lives to bear. But I look at her and see the girl I fell for all those years. The same eyes, the same spirit, the same strength behind the tears. The same Ruca who believed in me when I was unbelieved. The same love that held me steady when I couldn't be relieved of the weight and the uncertainty of building something real in a world that doesn't make it easy for the body or to feel like the future has a place for all the dreams we carry here. Like the love between two people from the block and persevere through the system and the struggle and the decades and the doubt, through the voices that were telling us our story wouldn't work out. But here we are, still standing in the light of what we built. Still the same two people underneath the lights accumulated. Gil, my Ruca is my testament, my barrio chronicle, complete. Without her in the story, every verse would be incomplete.
Ruca, I see you. Everything you do, I see you. Ruca, te amo. More than all the words I know, you're the real foundation of everything we made. Ruca, mi corazón, I love you till my last day. Ruca, mi Ruca, te amo, te amo.
From the barrio to forever.
Ruca,
Barrio Chronicles. This one's all for you. Eastside in the house. Brown pride all day. Barrio Chronicles. We ride, we ride. Eastside, Eastside. Yeah. Eastside till I die, that's the code I was handed when I came into this world. Right here where we all landed, in the barrio that built me, where the streets have a name. Every corner has a story and every story has a claim on the history and legacy of everything we are. Eastside shining bright beneath the California star. I've been repping since I learned to walk these concrete streets, since I learned the difference between the blessings and defeats of a life lived with intensity inside the barrio walls. Since I learned to rise back up from every one of my falls. Eastside is not just a location on the map, it's the culture and the language and the way we handle that. Whenever someone tries to put the barrio down, we rise up twice as tall and twice as loud for our crown. Eastside ride from the sunrise to the moon. Eastside forever, we been here and we'll be here soon. Eastside ride, brown and proud. Eastside ride, we say it loud. Eastside ride, through the boulevard. Eastside ride, we stood our guard. Hood anthem for the ones who stay. Hood anthem for the ones who made something from the nothing, built it up from the ground. Eastside ride, yeah, we hold it down. I seen the east side go through changes over the decades here. Seen the faces in the businesses both disappear into the churn of time and economic circumstance. But the spirit of the barrio still gets up to dance on the same corners where the OGs used to gather back in the days before the cell phones and the social media track. When the reputation was established face to face, when you earned your standing through your actions in this place. The east side taught me discipline and taught me how to fight. Not always with the fist, but with the mind and with the right choice of words and of direction and of who to trust and when. The east side made me sharp and then it made me sharp again. Every lesson hard learned on these cracked and sunless streets. Every battle and betraying every time the heart beats. Past the pain into the wisdom on the other side. I heard the east side put the gold in me by dragging through the dirt. East side ride, brown and proud. East side ride, we say it loud. East side ride, through the boulevard. East side ride, we stood our guard. Hood anthem for the ones who stay. Hood anthem for the ones who made something from the nothing, built it up from the ground. East side ride, we hold it down. For every veteran walking these streets, for every OG who paid the fees, for every young one coming up hard, still making music in the yard. Eastside ride is for the real. Eastside love is what we feel when we talk about the place that made us who we are. Eastside, barrio, beneath the stars. Now I cruise through the east side and I see the new alongside the old murals in the corner stores that represent our pride. The generations overlapping in the same sacred space, each one adding to the mosaic of this place. I see the children on the sidewalk playing just like we did. I see the mothers watching closely as they watch their kids. And here is something beautiful and complicated here. The east side as it was and as it's gonna be this year and the next and the decade after that and on beyond. Or every version of the barrio will all grow fond of looking back upon and saying that's what we came through. Eastside ride is the testimony. It is true that no matter where they scatter us or what the system tries, the Eastside lives inside us till the very day we die. Barrio Chronicles forever written on the Eastside wall. Eastside ride is who we are. That's all. Eastside ride, brown and proud. Eastside ride, we say it loud. Eastside ride, through the boulevard. Eastside ride, we stood our guard. Hood anthem for the ones who stay. Hood anthem for the ones who made something from the nothing, built it up from the ground. Eastside ride, we hold it down. Eastside ride, brown and proud forever. Barrio Chronicles, we hold it down. Eastside forever. The legacy don't die, it just gets passed down. OG to the young ones. Barrio Chronicles. Yeah. Legacy of the streets is what the OGs left behind. Not the violence or the chaos, but the strength of mind. The code of survival and the dignity they carry through decades when the system wanted everything buried. The mural on the corner isn't just a piece of art. It's the testament of someone who put pieces of their heart into a wall that the community could gather around and see themselves reflected back as more than what the world would be if it had its way in erasing everything we built. If it had its way in covering our history and guilt of someone else's making and someone else's story. But the legacy of the streets belongs to our own glory. I seen the OGs pour their wisdom into young men walking wrong. Seen them redirect the energy by teaching them a song or a trade or just a conversation man to man. Legacy of the streets, you don't know how deep this ran.
Legacy of the streets lives on in every daughter and every son. Legacy of the streets is real, carried in the way we feel when we stand up on this ground, when we hold this body down. Legacy of the streets,
OG pride.
Legacy,
They built the youth programs with whatever scraps they had. Turned the empty lots to basketball when times were bad. Turned the garage to the studio and gave the young one's voice. Turned the impossible to possible by giving them a choice beyond what the streets were offering on every corner code. They chose to be the mentors and the miners of the gold that was hiding in the young ones who just needed to be seen, who needed someone older to invest in their dream. I think about the coaches who showed up before the sun, who drove across the city just to make sure it was done. The registration forms and uniforms and all the fees paid. The quiet heroes of the barrio who never got afraid to pour themselves into the next generation without return, to light the torch and pass it on and watch it burn with the same fire they were given by the ones before them too. Legacy of the streets is every OG that I knew.
legacy of the streets lives on in every daughter and every son. Legacy of the streets is real, carried in the way we feel when we stand up on this ground, when we hold this body down. Legacy of the streets,
OG pride.
legacy,
Then the names sprayed, painted on the walls, and the stories passed at family halls, and the music, and the murals, and the code, and the lowrider still rolling down the road, and the recipes from a witless hand, and the language that we still understand, and the faith that keeps us standing through the years. Legacy of the streets outlives. Now I look at what I built and what I'm leaving for the next, and I hope that it's a worthy enough thread of context for the ones who come behind me, searching for a sign that people like us built something that was genuinely fine. Not perfect, never perfect, but authentic and true. A legacy of struggle and a love between me and you, and every corner who contributed a verse to this collection, every homegirl who supported through the years of introspection, every family member who believed when I was unbelievable, every mentor who invested when the future seemed unconceivable. This legacy belongs to all of us and all the ones before. The Barrio Chronicles is just my page and something more, a larger story stretching back to the beginning of our time in this land that we were brought to, in the land that we made mine. Legacy of the streets, I add my chapter now with pride, and I pass the pen to those behind me standing alongside.
legacy of the streets lives on in every daughter and every son. Legacy of the streets is real, carried in the way we feel when we stand up on this ground, when we hold this body down. Legacy of the streets,
OG pride.
legacy never dies.
Legacy of the streets, OGs who came before us, we walk in your footsteps. Barrio Chronicles, yeah, yeah. The legacy lives on forever. Lord, hear our prayer. From the barrio to heaven, we still believe. Yeah. Every morning in the barrio, somebody's on their knees, asking God for one more chance and one more breath to breathe, to carry them through another day and navigating hard through the minefield of a life lived in a neighborhood scarred by history and systemic weight and violence and pain. But they rise up every morning and they pray through the strain. The prayer of the Chicano is a complicated one, woven through with gratitude and fury at what's done to our people in our communities across the decades long, woven through with love for everything we still call home and belong. To the prayers of the abuela, lighting candles in the dark, to the silent petition of the father with a breaking heart, to the whispered hope of mothers that the children make it through, to the desperate midnight crying of the young man searching too for a sign that God is listening and knows that we are here. The prayer of the barrio rises every single year. The prayer of the barrio rising to the sky. The prayer of our people, Lord, hear our cry. From the east side to the west side, every kneeling soul, the prayer that Chicano, keep us whole. We still believe. We still believe. Lord, hear the prayer of the ones who have nothing left but faith and prayer. I was raised in the tradition of the candles and the mass, the Virgin de Guadalupe watching over what will pass between the generations of our family, and faith is sacred in the ordinary, making ordinary safe. My abuela taught me that the prayer is not a script, it's the honest conversation that you have when you're stripped of every pretense and every performance and facade. It's the unfiltered reaching of the broken toward God. I prayed in desperation at the edge of what I knew. I prayed in gratitude for everything I've been through. I pray for all the ones I've lost to violence and to time. I pray for strength to carry on through every uphill climb. The prayer connects me to the ones who came before me here, to the ancestors who prayed the same prayers every year, in the missions and the fields and in the homes they barely own. The prayer of the Chicano is a prayer we've always known. The prayer of the barrio rising to the sky. The prayer of our people, Lord, hear our cry. We still believe. Lord, hear the prayer of the ones who have nothing left but faith and prayer. Dios mío, escucha the prayers of the forgotten, the prayers of the faithful who never stop believing. The prayers of the children growing up too fast. The prayers of the elders praying for the last. The laughter pray for safety in the land that should be theirs. The prayer of the Chicano is the prayer of everywhere. Yeah. Now I pray for the community that gave me what I have. I pray for all the young ones on the beautiful and bad path of growing up Chicano in America today. I pray they find their footing and I pray they find their way to the life that they deserve and to the dignity that's owed to every child born into this barrio's heavy load. I pray for the reform that we have been demanding for too long. I pray that those in power finally hear the song of a people who are praying for the most basic things in life: safety and equality and freedom from the knife of systemic violence pressing on our necks and on our backs. The prayer of the Chicano is the prayer that fills the cracks of a nation built on promises it still refuses to keep. The prayer rises from the barrio, both wide awake and asleep. God, hear the barrio chronicles in every prayer within the prayer of the Chicano. Lord, let the healing begin. The prayer of the barrio rising to the sky. The prayer of our people, Lord, hear our cry. From the east side to still believe. Lord, hear the prayer of the ones who have nothing left, but faith and prayer. We still believe. Lord, hear our prayer from everybody, every home, every family, every soul. We still believe. Barrio Chronicles. Amen. Amen. This is the last dance, the final chapter. Barrio Chronicles. We made it through. This is the last dance on the final page of the Barrio Chronicles. The story of an age, of a people who refuse to let the world define their worth, of a culture born from sacrifice and beauty on this earth. I've been writing since the beginning and I've reached the last line, and everything that I set out to say is finally aligned with the truth of who we are and what we built and what we'll leave. For the ones behind us who will need something to believe, this last dance is for every carnal who was there from start, for every barrio soldier who was fearless in their heart, for every OG who walked before and showed the way, for every young one who was writing their own Barrio Chronicles today. I didn't get here by myself, nobody does in life. I was carried by the shoulders of the community in strife, who held me up when holding up myself was not an option. The last dance is a tribute, not a solo, not an auction. Last dance, we made it through. Last dance, from me to you. Last dance, through all the years. Last dance, through all the tears. Barrio Chronicles, this is the end, but the story keeps on going round the bend. Last dance, hold your head up high, brown and proud until we die. Last dance, yeah. I wanna thank the barrio for every scar and every school, for every lesson hard learned and every merciful rescue from the darkness that was calling in the corner that was close, for every hand that pulled me back from becoming just a ghost of what I could have been if the right people hadn't shown that the barrio can love you even when you feel alone, that the culture is a fortress and the music is the key, that the only chains we carry are the chains of what we see. Yeah, it's possible for people born into this circumstance, and that's why we need the music and that's why we need this dance, to remind us of the possible, to remind us we belong to something older than the struggle, something deeper than the song. The Barrio Chronicles, just a chapter in the book of La Raza and the story. Take a long and honest look at the thousands of the years before us and the thousands yet to come. Last dance of this chapter, but the story isn't done. Last dance, we made it through. Last dance, from me to you. Last dance, through all the years. Last dance, through all the tears. Barrio Chronicles, this is the end, but the story keeps on going round the bend. Last dance, hold your head up high, brown and proud until we die. Last dance, yeah, for every barrio that ever held a dreamer, for every mother who prayed for something better, for every OG who passed the torch to someone younger, for every young one burning bright with hunger. This last dance is yours. This last dance belongs to us. Barrio Chronicles complete. Hey, in God we trust. I lay my pen down at the altar of this final song, and everything I ever meant to say is all along been written in the living of a life inside this place. Been written in the culture, in the love and the disgrace, in the triumph and the ordinary, in the extreme of a Chicano born in California with a dream that didn't look like what the mainstream said a dream should be, that looked like something rooted in the barrio, proud and free. Proud and proud forever, that's the final testament, the last line of the chronicle, the last breath that I've spent on putting in the music what the barrio means to me, what the people mean to me, what the culture means to be alive in Chicano in the century. And now when the world is finally watching and we're showing them how everything we built from nothing holds a beauty all its own. Barrio Chronicles, last dance, and we have truly grown. Last dance, we made it through. Last dance, from me to you. Last dance, through all the years. Last dance, through all the tears. Barrio Chronicles, this is the end, but the story keeps on going round the bend. Last dance, hold your head up high, brown and proud until we die. Last dance, Barrio Chronicles, from the first song to the last, we held it down, we built it up, We never gave up. Brown and proud, forever. Last dance for every colonel, every hermana, every abuela, every young one. Barrio Chronicles complete. We made it.